Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot. Let's start the very first color gem level, the Lost City. Now I don't know, for transparency's sake, basically every video after this is going to be a post-commentary. So, mostly I just do a post-commentary to help with, so I could focus on doing the levels, especially the colored gem levels, since you have to beat them without dying. And I just didn't want to have to keep doing them over and over again. You guys have to hear me get all tilted, because I probably would have gotten pretty mad. So I just did post-commentary to just make my life easier and to make the commentary more enjoyable, hopefully. So yeah, Lost City. It didn't really take me a crazy amount of tries to do this one. I'm going to edit out most of the tries, but it didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to do. In fact, most of the colored gems didn't take as long as I thought it would have taken. Yeah, I messed that up. I did not grab it. So, yeah, there, I died. And what sucked is that it's right after the first checkpoint box. And how... I think this is how it was in the original, too. The original version is you have up until the first checkpoint box to die. If you die before you get to the first checkpoint, it doesn't count as a death. So you can die as many times as you want before the first checkpoint, but after you get the first checkpoint, if you die, you have to reload the level. But I'm pretty sure this is the actual run. Like I said, it didn't take a crazy amount of time for me to do this one. I actually think the bonus level took me more tries than the actual level. But also helps that I've played this level a lot. In this version and the PS1 version, it's just a level I've played a lot. Yeah, I might not have 100%ed it all the time, but I have played it quite often. So, but they kind of start off with kind of a hard level for the first colored gem level, because it's not short, and it can be kind of difficult. It's not the hardest level ever, of course, but I think its length is really what can be a killer for people. Yeah, again, I mean, there is a level that is longer than this one, but in general, these levels are like the longest in the game. So it's mostly just trying not to screw up the entire time. And it is possible to screw up. There are plenty of places where you can do just a little mistake and you gotta redo it. And since, like I said, it's not the shortest level, it can be a little demoralizing if you die right at the end and have to redo it. Not like that happened to me or anything, you know. But really, it's not the hardest level. It's mostly the length, and again, if you mess up and die and do something stupid at the end, then it can be kind of annoying to have to redo the level again. But yeah, we got our... they were really mean with where they put the embryo bonus stage at. Right, it just had to be right above... What is that? I don't know what you would call that. Like a sconce or something? I don't know. It's there. It's like a flame pit of death. Yeah, I don't think... This one's also a pretty easy bonus stage. Also, like I said, also helped that I got some practice in on this level before. So when I actually got around to doing this legitimately, I was able to get through it pretty fast. Almost to 99 lives. But these things, I don't I don't know if they ever fixed them. I remember when this game came out that those platforms had like a problem with them where they could rotate themselves even when you weren't really like on them, so you could die unnecessarily. I really messed up on the timing on those sometimes. Like before this run, I would get impatient and kill myself there a couple times. But right there, you just wait until all 3 of them line up, and then they go back, and then you're good to go. Having an Aku Aku, basically really on all of the colored gem levels is really nice, for the most part. There's a couple where it really won't matter, but generally it is always nice to have an extra Aku lying around. That was close. I was expecting to jump on that lizard, but I did not. And there we go, got our bonus. This one took me a few tries. I don't know why I was having so many problems with this one, but I think I cut out most of the attempts, but usually, let's see what happens. I don't know if I cut out all of them. Okay, I did not cut out all of them. I at least showed off my first attempt, but yeah, you just gotta do it smart. You gotta be smart about it. And yeah, this goes back to kind of my feelings on the original Crash, the original version of this game. When it came to the bonus rounds, is the bonus rounds were the only other way to save if you weren't, if you weren't getting the gems for breaking all the boxes. And some of these bonus levels can be kind of annoying to go through. I don't know if you have to break all the boxes to save at the end of the bonus level. If you don't, then you could just jump to the end. But I think most people would attempt the bonus round, because that's kind of the point, is, to do the bonus. But, if you die, you can't redo it, meaning you're screwed and you don't get a chance to save again. So yeah, that's really my biggest issue, I think, with the PS1 version, is how annoying it can be to save. If they just let you save between levels regularly or whatever, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. But whatever. We got our first color gem, green. So awesome. I don't remember which level that unlocks, like what gym path. Oh wait, no, I do. I know which one it is. This is like the easiest gym path in the game. But yeah, that's 1 down. There's 6 in this one, right? I don't remember. Whatever. We got one of them. That's all that matters. So yeah, now we're on to the next level. And we don't have to worry about dying. Not dying, I mean. So we can just kind of go through it. I don't think I die anyways. But it's funny. While I was going through this, by the time I'm doing the commentary, I've beaten the game 100% and all that stuff. I really expected to have a far harder time with it than I did. And I was thinking, I think the reason why I had a far easier time than I expected is because I think Crash 4 really prepared me for this game. Because Crash 4 is not an easy game to do completion. And I didn't complete Crash 4, but I did go after some of the things in it. And I think that kind of prepared me for this game, because Crash 4 is way more hardcore with some of its completion criteria than this game. And in general, I think it's a harder game. It's probably like the hardest mainline Crash game. Because Crash 1 has some difficult moments for sure, but it's not like insane. There's nothing here that's insane. It's the difficulty from Crash 1, the original version, came when you tried to 100% the game because you couldn't die. If you're just playing the game straight, it really wasn't that hard of a game. yeah, there were a couple of levels that could be kind of difficult, like Road to Nowhere, Slippery Climb, stuff like that. Those could be hard. But there was nothing there that was like Kaizo Mario levels of hard or anything, you know. So, yeah, you just walk across that. And I'm not saying Crash 4 has like Kaizo Mario levels of, you know, of crap in it, but it does have some pretty fair difficult, fairly difficult platforming sections in it, you know. And again, some of it can be really hard because there's completion stuff related to not dying, and some of those levels are really long, and you can't die, and they have 5 trillion boxes in them, and, you know, 4 of them are hidden off screen, and you have to, whatever. We're not playing Crash 4. But yeah, I think that's one reason why I found Crash 1 easier than I expected to complete, was because of going through Crash 4. And honestly, I don't know if I'll ever get around to completing Crash 4. Even if I did, I mean, I plan on doing like an LP on it at some point, for sure. Because Crash 4 is a really great game. I think Crash 4 is fantastic. Hey, we got 99 lives. But man, that completion is whew, it is brutal. It is like, it is ridiculous. You know, has to be one of the most ridiculous platforming completions I've seen in a long time. I can't really think of, I mean, yeah, there's some games with some really crazy completion in general, you know, but when it comes to like platformers, that one has some crazy stuff in it. I mean, I've never played it, but you know, like Donkey Kong 64, that's a game that, you know, has just a lot of collectibles in it. But generally, I don't think people call, you know, Donkey Kong 64 a hard game to complete. It's just kind of, at least what I've heard, it's kind of cumbersome to complete just because of how they decided to do it. I plan on playing Donkey Kong 64 at some point for the channel. Of course, at some point for sure, but that's way in the future. Now we're getting into the best Crash levels. The bridge levels. I forget which one this was. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about Crash. Not Crash. Donkey Kong. Yeah, these levels can be pretty difficult. Especially if you're playing the PS1 version, where you can't die because you want to get the gem. Yeah, these levels will be pretty annoying. There is a way to make it easier, for sure. Especially on the PS1 version, it's way easier to kind of break the level than in this version. But I think I'm gonna do it as legitimately as I can, without cheesing it. It's the next bridge level that can be kind of annoying because of the platforming they want you to do. But yeah, I mean, if I was trying to beat this level without dying, I would have already restarted multiple times, you know. And it just would have, I think it just would have made the LP a lot less enjoyable for me. Like, it's just, it is nice when you finally beat the level, for sure. Like, I'm sure the reward would be pretty nice if I actually, I mean, I plan on going around and getting the PS1 version at some point, 100%ing it, I mean. But, in general, I just feel like it would be a lot more annoying for me to do it, you know? Like, it really, at what point, you know, does my sanity, should I really try and put my sanity first and not try and make myself go insane for, you know, fake gems in a game? I'm having a tough time with this part. I mean, it's not that bad, but... And there we go. Really, the hardest part of these is dealing with the stupid boars. I mean, really all you gotta do is get past them and then you're good, but it's the getting past them part that can be, of course, you know, annoying. But, I mean, I don't really know why I'm trying to go after the boxes. It doesn't really matter right now because we can't get it. Pretty sure you need the red gem. I think it's the red gem for this one, but I could be wrong. It's not the, it's not that big of a deal. I think this one's really easy. When I remember, yeah. Just this and a couple lives at the end. Like, that bonus round is pretty easy. You know, you can get through that one, get to the end, and save in the PS1 version. Pretty easily. But then you gotta get through the rest of the freaking level. But yeah, these stupid turtles can be kind of annoying. Not too bad in this level, but like I said, the next bridge level, the turtles are a pain. And you really have to be on it right, or you're gonna die. Because I remember that level giving me a lot of problems the first time I played through this version of the game when it came out. Boulder Dash, our next boulder level. I think this is our the last boulder level in this game, I believe. It's pretty easy, but we will not be able to get the gem in this level either, because we need the purple gem. And then we can come back and 100% it, get everything. I'm pretty sure I've dedicated all that to just a single episode where I go around and pick up everything that we weren't able to get later. That's usually how I like to do things in these kind of games, is go through the game, basically get to the end, and then go back and clean up what I missed, if the game, of course, allows me. If it's a game where there is a point of no return, then yeah, then I try and do all the optional stuff as I go. But if the game allows me to go back, I usually like to do all that stuff kind of at once and all that. But yeah, I mean, for a final boulder level, it's still really easy. Like, in general, these levels are pretty easy. Crash 2 has probably like the hardest of them, but I still don't remember like, they're not the hard. They're still not like impossible. You know, I think I actually really like the chase levels, whether it's like the boulders or the bear or the dinosaurs from Crash 3. I like them just because they're not super hard. Just kind of do some simple platforming, run away from stuff, and there, bam, it's over. Yeah, we missed a lot of boxes on that one. But yeah, that seems like it's going to be it for this episode. I think we'll see what the next level is, but all right, Sunset Vista, sweet. But yeah, next time we're gonna enter Sunset Vista and all that stuff. So until then, guys, I'll see ya.